Hi, I'm Billy from Infinity Greens, and you may remember me from teaching classes at the ashram years ago. And what I want to talk to you about is this goofy term that has been passed around the web called the quarantine 15. And this is in relation to the current pandemic, as you know. And this is referring to people commonly gaining 15 pounds. And people instinctively think, well, yes, it's less exercise. And that is a big part of it. But here's a little thing that people do not know. It's a biochemical reaction in the body that is happening largely because of stress, believe it or not. And here's what's happening. And it is really important to know this because it's actually not a hard problem to solve. That's the good news. So, when you have just an extra worry, which is completely normal right now, what happens is your body instinctively produces more adrenaline and cortisol, the stress hormones. Now we think of adrenaline and cortisol as being the thing that you have with the fight or flight response. Like, for example, if a saber-toothed tiger is chasing you. But it also can slowly secrete in the body from any kind of subtle stress, even just that extra worry, anger, depression, often comes with lack of sleep, often comes from when we just have more to worry about. Now, here's what happens. When you have that extra stress, you instinctively have a stronger craving for sugar. The reason is sugar is what most rapidly converts to glucose. Glucose is what your body needs coupled with the adrenaline so you can have that burst of energy and run for your life. But when you are instinctively craving glucose, the thing that you're going to reach for is most likely processed sugar if you have it in your house, because again, it's what most quickly converts. Fruit also converts very fast, and grains can convert. Interestingly, wheat flour converts very fast too. But with processed sugar, once you get that cycle going, it creates a natural biochemical sugar addiction too, because you need more of that quick firing glucose with the adrenaline. Now, the problem is this, that you're getting more of the quick converting fuel through your body, and assuming you're not exercising, what does your body do? It stores it as fat to be burned as fuel later. Now, I'm going to share with you actually that the weight gain is the least of my concerns. The bigger problem, and this is where I want to talk about your immune system, which of course is of our highest priority, is that when you have that sugar cycling through your system coupled with the adrenaline, it causes an inflammation. We think of inflammation like if we strain a muscle. Yes, but there's actually an inflammation that can build from creating an acidity from the foods we eat, and sugar just happens to be the most acidic. And so that inflammation literally builds up in all tissues in the body, cells, organs, and what happens is your body is unable to excrete metabolic waste from cells, which builds up in your body and ultimately just makes everything weaker, including your immune system. So the idea here is to first clear the riffraff from your pantry. Sugar hides in everything, all the baked goods, all of the sauces, salad dressings, ketchup, barbecue sauce, bottled drinks. And that is obviously just a simple how-to. It's a discipline, right? And once you get the stuff out of your house, it's just not going to be there for you, and you're going to instinctively reach for other foods like fruit that also convert quickly to glucose that thankfully only have benefits. So now, what we've talked about is getting the junk out, and now we need to do things in our life that reduce the stress, to reduce the sugar craving. And so brilliant, the one with the double benefit, of course, is exercise. That exercise, not only are you burning up stress, you're also excreting, booting out, exercising the adrenaline. We also know sunshine, hanging out with people that make us happy, that we can laugh with, and time outside, getting your vitamin D, and just, I want to talk to you more about that. In fact, I do have a sequence of things I want to talk to you about in these upcoming sessions we're going to do together, such as getting the right carbohydrates, the right proteins in this time, the right fats, getting the right amount of sunshine, the right water, and also just stress management in general. So that's it for today, and I want you to step it up. Now is, there's no better time to step it up with your personal development in terms of your lifestyle, because we have plenty of reason to. And so we're going to kick in your body's internal pharmacy, make your immune system stronger, get lean, and just carry on with that extra spark in our eye, the spring in our step. And also remember that you know a lot more about this stuff than the average person, just because you're tuned into this video and you know the ashram, the greatest health retreat in the world in the mountains north of Malibu, that you need to be a shining example to live this, share it with your friends. That also makes you happy. That also reduces stress. And thanks for tuning in. We'll be back soon.